Shidim Shari. Let's hope that's gonna be the case today through Friday. Big earnings slew of companies between today and Thursday night. We're talking Nvidia today, CRM, all kind of retailers, Ulta, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, you name it. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, it's gonna be one crazy next 2 days. After our pre-market, you name it, it's gonna be wild. So be ready. First up, Viking. Um, One thing you notice, the color. Um, Purple is a channel, right? And going forward, if you see a blue, it's so a line, a trend line can be many things. It can be a trend line, it can be a channel, it can also be a symmetrical triangle pattern. Okay, so this line up here, this is a channel, but I also changed the color to blue to match with this symmetrical triangle pattern. The midpoint is roughly 58-ish, okay? Between 57.5 and 58 is a midpoint. So uh, real quick, this on earning was nonsense. Short squeeze, okay? Short squeeze. At least for me, when I look at a pattern, when you see a huge volume spike like this, on a big up like this, and then you see subsequent fast decline in volume, to me, that's more of a short squeeze than anything else. If it was a big volume and then continuing strong volume and the stock um, can go higher, that could be something else, especially when it's like more volume. Okay, that's when you see a big uh, shift in sentiment where the big boys are piling in, following in. Other than that, most likely it's a short squeeze on earning because they announced that they're going to do some kind of they announced in the press release on earning that they are doing planning to enter into the next phase of their drug trial by the end of the year. So if you get squeezed a short, if you're patient, you would have made money. But who knows how the short play, okay? The good news is it touched the triangle high and the triangle low for the traders, all right? So, and then last Thursday and Friday, you had this big push to rev high, testing channel high, testing fib, all kind of tests going on here. And it didn't make it, okay? It didn't make it. Once again, most likely a short squeeze because as you can see, volume taper. I have always said that if you see an up move with declining volume, it's not sustainable, and you get the rug pull yesterday. But it trade very TA wise, right? Look, it came right down to to a few pennies to the 20 MA before the big boy said enough. The rug pull complete. You get the short squeeze, and then you get the sucker buying in, and then you get the rug pull, and then done. Doesn't matter to us trader, right? We welcome the rug pull. We welcome a chance to sell puts back into here. This symmetrical triangle pattern will meet likely in about 6 weeks. Okay, so keep that in mind. We'll talk about this again in early October if there's no breakout. There's always a chance, okay? Remember, they said by the end of the year. It can be starting in September. It can be end of October. You know, it can be, who knows when. But if there is no news, then I think this will keep trading in a tight range until that big news sometime in the next 2 or 3 months, and then you see a breakout. Okay, so for now, I definitely look to go long. I have naked puts between, I sold one at 59 yesterday. Yeah, but I have naked put all the way down to 54. So yeah, it has been a very successful trade as far as buying in, getting in and out for the last basically 6 months, since March, since this day, March, since this down. Okay, so yeah, it's been fun. Next up, so yes, so going forward, reminder, if you see the blue, okay, it's a symmetrical triangle pattern. Speaking of that, Martin Marietta, I bought yesterday. I added this channel at the end of yesterday because I was watching it and I talked about it in the private chat group that if it hold on a low, okay, on the low of yesterday, if it bounce, then I will consider it a channel, because sure, it came down. For sure, this is a trend up here, a downtrend. Okay, you got touch, 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 perfect 3-time touch. Down here, I didn't consider this a channel yet until yesterday. It formed, fine. I draw it in, color to purple, and guess what? As bullish as I am, or bullish enough to buy in yesterday, I will set a stop at the day low. The low of yesterday was 513.52. I am setting that low. Why? First of all, if there is a crazy sell-off on Nvidia and the rest of the earning the next 2 days, if there is a sell-off, it's not unthinkable for Martin Marietta to come all the way down to 480, at least to the next fib, and then down here. For me, if I get stopped out here, I would welcome to buy here. Why? Let me show you why. Remember, blue is the symmetrical triangle. Okay, and we have that. We have that. Let's go back to the. You can do a 3-year chart if you want to, but yeah, see this line right here is a channel, an up channel, and now we're in a down channel, right? But it formed a triangle pattern. So yeah, it can come all the way down, which is fine. I do believe that's going to be a good support area, and if there is a meltdown of the market in general between now and October, I can see it come down to that level. So as much as I like Martin Marietta buying in yesterday, I set a stop because that's a long way from 513 to 488-ish. That's a long way, okay? I'm not taking that 20-point move, okay? It's too much. Too much, okay? That's a busy pattern. You can tell I trade Martin Marietta a lot. It looks so busy. In fact, I'm gonna clean it up right now before I move on. There are things that don't need to be here. Remove. remove, remove. That's better, right? Of course, we don't need this anymore. I broke that pattern a long time ago. That down channel. Remove, remove. All right. The competitor VMC, which I also trade a lot, does the busy pattern. I bought yesterday as well. I think I bought more VMC than Martin Marietta, but the competitor, okay? Came down to reflow and test the fib and bounce. Yeah, it once again, as much as I like and bought, the way Martin Marietta and VMC are both stocks, they triple digit stocks. You don't have to buy a lot, okay? You can buy, and they are very volatile. All you need is 10, 15, 20 shares, and it's wild. Okay, the last time I bought VMC was here. Well, I bought VMC here. I trimmed. I got out. I bought more. I repurchased, and then I got out, and then I'm back in again. So in, out constantly. Now, once again, there's a stop. Low up there yesterday. Because if there is a market meltdown, we can come down hard, okay? We can come down very hard. At least, well, the low yesterday is 237. Can we come down to the 230 area? Yeah. $7? I don't know about you, but I'm not going to give up $7 on that move. And potentially, we can come down even lower. Now, what is this yellow line trend? Okay, I want to go back 3 years to see what that yellow line trend is. Yeah, you can say that is it? I don't think it. Sure, it's. I'm going to leave it there, but no, it's not a. I don't think it's a big deal. I think the bigger deal, potentially, if it keep on falling, is that. Okay, down there, as far as support, okay, which was the high, and then sure, break out, check back, come back, launch. Okay, so I think if this thing doesn't hold as far as 230 on a market meltdown, then I wouldn't be surprised to see it go all the way down to 209. So we'll see. But for now, tight stop, at least tight enough so that if there's a meltdown, I'm not going to eat a lot of the pain, okay? Be careful. The next 2 days can be, the next 3 days, today included, can be wild. Bye-bye.